Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thursday. Hope your Thanksgiving went well. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for opening the gates, Fall. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Meadow. Hi, Fall. Welcome in. Hi, Zeshu. Thank you for first. Hi, Dawn, and hi, Gemini. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope your Thanksgiving went well. Hope you guys ate good food. Hope you guys are staying nice and warm. Unless it's warm over there, then hope you guys are cooling off nicely. But welcome in, and today we'll be playing more Danganronpa. We are on, I believe, chapter 5 still? Yeah, chapter 5. We are in the investigation stage. So let us continue with that. But other than that, how is everyone doing? Oh, we're doing the class trial already. Okay. I don't remember leaving off here, but you know what? It's a good start. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Huh? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Makoto showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what?
What?
Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the one making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rules been broken. Kyoko? Ah! Kyoko? You're still alive? No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of that fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! Ah, so you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course, I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. But I'll be happy when this trial is over, all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Okay. So where you been, Missy? You've been gone for quite a while. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or camera there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my research and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late?
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then whoa. Then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. And I'm just overthinking what she said, right? So, of course, it's gonna be more crucial to her because she has no alibi during this whole process. Nobody saw her, nobody saw her in general. So they're just gonna be like, the hell? Where have you been? What's your alibi? What's your excuse? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. So of course she's gonna be questioned. And the doors slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the metal pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was despair! It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Chills,
Let's get on with the show.
chills.
Okay. And so, the curtain opened for the fifth. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Let's save. Ooh, okay. Oh shit. Let's just hope I equipped all this stuff that I
Let's
had.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Is everything really colorful? Why is everything so ugly? What happened?
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's right there.
But Kyoko's standing right
Oh.
there.
And like I said, guys, throughout this whole fucking thing, I say the exact same thing that the next character says. Oh my god.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Damn.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait of Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. The clothes.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
I mean, some people just like wearing gloves. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
That's so messed up too, honestly, not gonna lie. Like, it's literally, like, it's in the sentence, you don't want anyone to see. And then he just straight up goes, you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see. It's like, bro, come on now.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Is he? He's so...
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way the corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to...
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Interesting. I know that body isn't Kyoko's and I know I can prove it. Well, let me look at the files. Can I look at the files? Thank you. So, the options was exploded body analysis, fake nails, and then the tattoo. So, the upper half of the body remained on fire, but while the bottom half remained dry. Fake nails, and then this one, okay.
Impossible.
I think this bullet's
Okay,
probably the
then
answer.
prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Why am I even arguing with this guy about
She was
this?
wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
What? No.
Shoot!
Dang. Okay. Do I have to
That
pick up
Kyoko
an answer?
there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing... Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Probably the tattoo then?
That Kyoko there is just a...
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Shoot!
Am I getting confused? I'm probably getting confused. Okay, wait.
That Kyoko there is just
Whoops.
a ghost.
I bet.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Am I getting confused? What's going on? Okay, okay.
Shoot!
That Kyoko...
So, alright. This explosion has burned the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body. Thank you for the daily bloom. What the hell? Welcome in. It's been a while. How have you been? How have you been? The explosion burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaked wet, while the bottom half remained dry. Okay? And then the body was wearing notably long fake nails. Is it the nails? I've been okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Have you celebrated Thanksgiving today? Are you celebrating Thanksgiving today? I'm not sure. You don't have to tell me where you're from exactly. Just if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had very good food. And if you don't celebrate the Thanksgiving that we have today, I just hope you had a fantastic day. I think the nails then. I think it's nails. Because I've made this point where it's so uncomfortable to wear gloves with long-ass nails.
She's not a ghost.
So I'm assuming it's nails.
Wasn't wearing...
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Okay, yeah.
No,
So my
that's wrong.
theory was correct. Okay. I don't really celebrate, to be fair. That is okay. That is
No.
okay.
There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
I honestly don't really celebrate
Whoever it was,
Thanksgiving unless it's
they
with
were wearing
friends.
fake nails, remember?
I usually celebrate with friends, sometimes family, but family is so far away now, so I just celebrate with friends if they have time. But it is okay if you do not celebrate. That is okay.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yes.
Besides,
My theory correct.
Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Yes.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
You don't know women. The fuck?
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Like I was saying, every single time, every time I say something, the next character always says the same thing.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Of course, Yasuhiro says that, right?
Then
Right.
that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are y'all arguing over the fact that the body was Kyoko? I was like, bro, she's standing right there.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Exactly. Oh my god. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, sprinklers, exploded, body analysis, and tattoo on the right hand. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so.
The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Well... And the one thing that can tell us was on the victim's own body. Yes.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
There we go.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Coco.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
It's a wolf.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Toko? You're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
That's so funny.
Oh, really?
Well then. If you compare the tattoo to other information, we have the victim identity. Okay, so that would be this one.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf. Wolf. I love wolves. They're so pretty. Nice.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Wolf, yes, wolf.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
What? Oh yeah, I remember you guys mentioning that a long time ago when we were playing the Dark Side Detectives. We went on a whole fucking mythology like convo, and I remember you guys saying Loki fucked a lot of people and had a lot of babies.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
I can't even remember yesterday. How can you recount that? I don't know. I tend to have like so I'm really bad with memorizing something. Like names even. I get confused. But when it comes to conversations with chat, I tend to remember some like some tidbits here and there. So I completely remember, like I remember like it was during the Dark Side Detectives, we went on about how Loki was there was one where Loki was the essentially Loki gave birth to a horse with like 8 legs or something. It was either a horse or something else. I just remembered that. I don't know why. But I also remember you guys saying that Loki had a lot of babies. Loki's Loki horrible. Yeah. But yeah, I remember some things here and there. I remember small things about you guys too. Yes, that name. I will probably butcher that name, but that name. I remember that. I remember reading that.
What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Who was your fave again? My favorite characters, because for me, I like, when I look at the style, right? If I look at outfit, style, I like Junko a lot. I would love to cosplay her at least once. I also like Kyoko a lot. I like Celeste a lot. But if I were to choose a favorite, it would probably be Kyoko. Kyoko and Chihiro, because both of them are adorable. I like both of them. But when it comes to style, I like Junko a lot. I like Celeste a lot. I would say Junko's also one of my faves before, but I still like her. But my favorite would be Kyoko. I just love her. Chihiro W, yes. Chihiro W. Love Chihiro.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Wow.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Why does he add shit on? Like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Just shh. Just sit there. Just sit there.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Surprise, surprise.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. Yeah, it's probably Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it!
Because we barely had alibis.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
Alright, and we have Agile, so we will wait until you guys return so we can continue. I don't want y'all missing anything. Welcome back from Agile. Welcome back.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Objection,
Well,
yeah.
before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered?
I got it!
At 9?
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, we'll get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has... If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. There's something that happened, and there's something that happens in the garden at the same time every night. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
But we all
it
know.
took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
And 9 o'clock is up. And Makoto...
Yeah, from to 7:30.
What? Wrong one?
Shoot!
Okay, so I guess I have to do it on the other one.
We've established a
I
time
guess.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between
Okay.
10 o'clock at night.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Because we poured water on her. Oh yeah, she was passed out. Never mind. I was gonna be like, you dumbass, we poured water on her, but I just realized she was passed out because of the explosion that happened. Whoops.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
What the fuck? Hello? Excuse me? Mouth down. What?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet,
Toko,
but
right?
not because of the sprinklers.
Oh my god, I was not expecting. Man, they say some sus ass shit. I was not expecting that.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, it's coming from her, so I'm not too surprised. Oh my goodness, Toko.
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Chill.
Man, you're totally wacko.
My exact words.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinkler that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence that should do it. We look at the body itself, that should make it. Yeah, fucking Toko, it was fucking. She was on fire, you idiot, but you were passed out, so I guess.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say it wasn't the—
This should prove it.
Oh my god. This poor girl.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
What is she on? No, what is she? Yo.
I'm so sick of her.
Same. Sometimes. Jesus.
Let's just...
Can we get
move
Genocide Jill back?
The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
Actually, I need to check information real quick. Because I am pretty sure... Whoops, wrong file. Yeah, see, the body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least 7 days old. Several days old.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
But she is a soldier, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Makoto's killer is... No, I refuse to believe. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one
Small-
thing.
Aren't you streaming right now? Get out of here. You are streaming. Go away. I am not small. Why are you here? Welcome in.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
She's also gonna try to pin it on him too.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body? Could it have been? It's the fucking tarp. It's the tarp. It's the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
I mean, I get her thought process, right? Right? But when did Makoto have the time to go back up to remove the tarp and then put it back into the shed? Because when the sprinklers went off at 7:30, right? I mean, no. I think that's a bit of a far reach.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the... No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivation. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Well, first of all, you won't have time to go up and grab the tarp off the body after the sprinklers went off. No, that's a... Am I missing something? Because he had an alibi from 7:30
By covering
past.
the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Whoops. Yeah, the blood, yeah. Yakuya even warned us not to touch it, to avoid getting any blood on it.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
No.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Oh shit. My bad. Sorry. No, that was a mistake. I was
By
impatient.
covering the body, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the
How did
reason the
this really
tarp was
explode?
is because the sprinkler got that.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
That's the part.
No, that's wrong.
That's what I needed.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
I agree.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
You dumbass.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What if the very blood we saw in the body was meant as some... Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
They could have.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken! They sacrificed the chicken! The poor chicken! Oh my god! The chicken! The poor chicken!
I got it! Could it
Bro!
have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
I'm sad now.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
No,
after
the
the
poor
murder,
chicken was
there were
just
only
used. Oh my god. What?
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
Now I'm sad.
Man,
that's messed up.
That's what I'm saying.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
What? Gina! Oh my god. Please. I'm like, yeah, like killing a living thing. Yeah, that's bad. And it's just like, they should have at least eaten. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
they covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Well, no.
I think so.
What do you think so? It was on backwards.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Okay.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then,
Alright.
later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Okay.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
She's pinning the blame on it, y'all.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Nice. Okay. We
Well
got a new
then,
truth bullet.
Looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Thanks a lot,
For
Kyoko.
serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
That... Ooh, this guy. That's not how it works.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, you're a dumbass.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Yeah?
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Shh.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Crap.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
Because y'all will pin it on him. Hello?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Oh, this scene still gives me shivers. I don't like it. Go away. Oh shit, what was I reading? I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
The way he said that, I don't know why, it sounded so familiar to me. The way he said it, where did I hear that tone from? It sounds so familiar. Oh my god. I don't know. He kind of sounds like, you know, the turtle from Finding Nemo? He kind of sounded like him for a moment.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not a killer. Okay. This guy's dead body, exploded body analysis fragments near the dead body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed
shit.
is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we...
What does that tell me? That doesn't tell me shit. Okay, wait. The blah 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 upper half of the body remained on fire, had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaked while the bottom half remained dry. Okay. What was the other one? Fragments. There was bits of charred debris near the body. It would be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. And then it was it bot? No. What was it? What was the other option? Disguised dead body. Okay. Where's the? Okay, there. The murder took place before the sprinklers turned on. The suspect covered the body with a tarp to prevent it from getting wet. Later, when they removed the tarp, yeah, it's because okay, so they had to have stabbed them after putting the tarp on, meaning that they were already dead. Okay, I get you. I get you. I get what you're putting down. Okay.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
You took that knife. What a horrible.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to. Okay, so it's that getting
The
stabbed.
knife we found,
It's the same one we.
it really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had that automatic?
Well, getting stabbed is what.
No, it did not.
No, that's wrong.
It did not.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
Yeah.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Yes.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone else to see. Blah, 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 blah. They had been struck in the head with objects, blah, blah, blah. The body was covered with other wounds.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife,
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
This is still so funny, the way Toko just goes flying.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
And then we have Agile. So we will continue when you guys are back. Oh, welcome back from Ad Jack. Continue.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Oh my god. Why do you have to be such an ass?
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Why is he so excited about that?
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of. That would be... Wait. Would it be just the fragments?
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Monokuma file.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yeah, shall we?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Yeah.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure,
Oh.
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
What?
Shoot!
What? Was it not that?
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Okay, you know what? Let's
The
do
victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence
I
that
was
showed she
trying to
was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yes. The knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves.
Then
Which only
shall
leaves what? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Okay. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
Do I have to
And it
grab?
wasn't because of the knife, right?
Do I have to grab
And then there's
the
only one other thing.
text?
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I think I have to grab a text. Let's try that.
Then
I
shall we
think-
continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Oh
The
shit.
explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
keep
yeah,
misclicking.
she was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh my god. Is it? You want me to redo it?
Then shall we continue
Is
the
it the
debate?
other way around then?
The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah, she was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Is
body.
it the wounds?
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, what am I missing? What is going on?
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. I mean, they were all saying the
Then shall we-
truth is the problem. Due to explosion, identity, yep, stab, knife, that's not what killed her. They have also been struck with the head. Would it be the hit on the head then? Did the wounds not...
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
This?
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was a cover-up and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh. They weren't fresh. So then it has to be the
Then
hit
shall
of the
we
back of her
continue
head,
the
yeah?
debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Okay.
No,
oh my
he's
god.
not. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Ow.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
Ow.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
You are so stupid.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Huh? Why is she blushing from that though? Huh?
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Toko. Honey.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The real murderer. Well... The real murderer? I don't fucking know. Yo, why do you gotta put me on a timer? Wait a second. When the body was found, Knife at the crime scene, tarp, chicken coop chicken. Is it this? This?
I got it!
Oh, okay.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? But isn't a metal pipe thicker than arrows? Wouldn't it be thicker than the arrows? Those arrows look thin as fuck. That's why I was confused. Like, they said a metal pipe. Aren't pipes, like, pretty thick?
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Chill.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. What secret? I want to know that secret. Okay.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
I think you're wrong.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Those...
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
That's what I'm saying.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Yeah.
Talking back to Master.
Bitch, shut up.
You have no right!
If it was just the titanium arrows, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough. Which is why they used... Oh!
The titanium
The bloody
arrow.
duct tape? Okay, I see
It was
what
in
you're...
the dojo
I
locker,
see what
right?
you're trying to say.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a
I
metal
keep
pipe.
misclicking.
Right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Nice.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Okay, that makes sense. I get you. I get you.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Wait, why did her voice change all of a sudden? I like this Toko. Can we keep this Toko, the normal Toko?
One stick is weak. We'll put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
She sounds so normal.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker. Well, yeah. Fucking key.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
Oh, shivers. Oh.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? Shivers down my spine. Oh gosh. Gosh. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Fuck you.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Oh, she's playing that whole, she's doing a reverse psychology on him, that reverse shit. She's like, you should know. Because he's always like, I know everything. I can solve shit. But then now that she's like, you should know, out of everyone. And he's just like, I should? I love her. What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Well, yeah, because he took her fucking keys. How was she able to get all that information and put it in her room when the key to her place was, like, she had no access? Hello?
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Yeah.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
No, everybody's
Master
like,
would
turning him in.
never hide something from me.
He would.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
I'm
But
assuming.
could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which could mean.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Do I have to shoot this at that one or the other way around though?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's the
You
proof.
stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in,
But could I really have done that?
Yeah.
Those words you just...
Exactly.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Yeah.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Yeah, you dumbass.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Wait, who died this time? Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. I believe you don't really celebrate it, but happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good Thursday. Who died? We, through the class trial, we have figured out it was Mukuro Ikusaba. I'm not a US guy. Yeah, I'm aware. But I just wanted to wish that. I am a US, so... but happy Thursday. But yeah, we figured out through the case trial it is Mukuro Ikusaba. And Kyoko is still with us, as you can see. She's standing right there, alive and lovely as always.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Was Mikuro the despair girl? Yes, so remember when she was just like, Mukuro Ikusaba, the ultimate despair. Yeah, that's the person, that's Mukuro, but then they also realized that she isn't the ultimate despair, and that she's the ultimate soldier instead. That's what, just catching you up, that's what has been established.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, and obvious. But this isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this scroll will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? So why was the soldier allowed to be outside the previous trials? They have not figured that out. I think to their understanding, they just stayed hidden. They just stayed hidden. Because technically, if you think about it, well, actually, I don't know. They haven't figured that out, actually. They think she's the mastermind, but they also came to the conclusion that she isn't the mastermind either. So they currently have no clue, and I'm not sure how she was able to like not be involved, so I'm not sure. What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to know? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Do I pursue it? Do I let it go or run away? Run away! I think I'll pursue it or let it go. I mean, she's hiding it for a reason, right? Can I save? I can't save. Shit. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Oh, okay. So the other option was, yeah, she killed someone. Okay, I'm glad I chose this option then. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap and that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Huh?
What?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Oh, this bitch.
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Excuse me? What do you mean? 74 only? Hello? I got all A's. This is a ripoff. I'm being ripped off.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I choose not to. I choose to not vote. The bear is cheating, right? The bear is cheating. It is cheating.
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
He's not even listening. He's just like pushing everyone to vote already. Excuse me? Nuh-uh. Hello? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding,
chills.
positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
What? She knows. Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
This fucking bear. Oh shit, ads in progress. Oh my god. Can I pause this? Oh shit, I just closed it. I'm so sorry, guys. I just closed it. Can I reload? I came bearing turkey. Hello, cool. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving. You skipped the thing. I did. I did. Can I load? Free trial prep. Fuck. Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube and search it up so you guys can watch it with me. But ads are starting, so it'll give me time. So give me a second. Give me a second. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. I'm so mad. Danganronpa. Makoto execution. Okay. I found it. I found it. Give me a second, y'all. I am trying my best. Welcome back from Agile. As you can see, I accidentally skipped because I was like, oh, Agile, let me see if I can pause, and I accidentally pressed escape. So, don't mind me. Don't know if looking it up is a total good idea. Why? It's just the execution part. That's all I'm looking for. I accidentally see spoilers. It's only I'm only showing the execution part. I think we're okay. Let me make sure. Actually, give me a second. Blah blah blah. Is there anything else? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. It looks like we're good. Okay. I think we're good. So let me share screen without fucking up and doxing myself. 1 second. This no. I want that. Window capture. Do I have a window capture? Ding. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go on the Be Right Back screen. I won't. Or, you know what? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Because I have it set up to where it's studio mode, so it won't go over unless I chose it to. Okay. So, let me make sure. Window. Or... yeah. This. But then I will raise it up slightly. You guys don't see my fucking information of bars or anything. Okay. Okay, I have it set up. Okay. So... there you go. You won't see my face? Or should I at least let you guys see my face? Let me scroll down. There we go. Alright. Let's watch. I hope you guys can hear the audio. Probably not. Let me turn this off and then turn this off. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Cause I feel bad you guys missed it. I didn't see it. I don't remember. Fucking poor Makoto. Like, this is definitely 100% rigged because he's obviously not the one who did it. We played as him. And then the bear was fucking like, yep, you're right. Here you go. It's so annoying that the bear is just going against his own fucking rules. Oh, I see. That's what happened. Oh yeah, the bear was not expecting that. Okay. And there it is. That's the end of it. Now we know. Now we know what's going on. Now we know. Oh, so dang, wrong one. Goes out of this and go down. Alright. Probably already changed over, but... Alright, now we're back.
Huh? Huh?
What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that... yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. That's what I'm assuming. When he like, I think Chihiro knew that this was, like, he will get found out. He probably, the moment he got connected, was implanted himself into the network. That's pretty good. That's not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch and itch. That stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you'll never get to see him. You're never gonna see him again. It to waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's even better than special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. You fucking lying bear. I'm so mad. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. Two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student would enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in. What the heck is going on? Finally, I could finally feel my head and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? Hello, hi Earthbound, welcome in, how are you doing? Long time no see, how have you been? Happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate Thanksgiving. If not, happy Thursday, hope your day is going great. A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for it. I got turkey, nice. Is it good? Are you eating good today? Yummy. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern. Barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problem. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I also got to max level in YSX Nordics. Oh, nice! Nice! Congrats! Congrats! I need to learn about the game more, to be honest. I'm not very familiar with it, but congratulations, obviously. Glad you got to max level. Good job, good job. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Well, there's a door. It's locked. No matter how many times I push or pull or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be... Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink? And which ones are all an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked on all sides. But that's still not enough reasons to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed, and all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Got crunch. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Is there anything else I can examine? Because I kind of want to do that. There might be coins. That's a rocket and a tank. I'd better not think too much about what I'm seeing right down here. Okay, what about this? This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Okay. Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in a school's garbage bin? Yeah, how? The fuck? And why is this so... Well, there are smaller airplanes. Never mind. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
She has cup noodles on her head. Oh no. This place smells awful. Kyoko.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Nice hat, right?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Aw, that's so sweet. She got him food and water. Aw. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be. Okay, let's talk to her. No, it was such a nice hat. I agree. It looked cute on her. I dig it. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or no. To atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew?
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, There was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Okay, what's your reason? Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
indeed.
That's right. At least I did. Once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Huh? Amnesia? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? You all forgot most things, right? They all forgot. I fainted and then I woke up. I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Like, you all obviously were part of the school before the Judgment Royal, right? They were. Those pictures, they're clear evidence that they were part of the school. Because there's no reason for them to know each other prior to this school, I believe. Like, prior to this school, they probably never knew each other other than Makoto and Sayaka. But everybody else, there is no coincidence that they all knew each other before this school. So those pictures were definitely from when they were in this school.
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I could come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Oh, one of my favorite friends played this. Hi, Hyena, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, it's a really good game. It's a really good game. We are on chapter 5. We are on chapter 5. And I believe there's 3 more chapters, so we're almost there. It's a long run. I dedicate 2 days of my week for this game because it's so long. But it's so much fun. If you have not played it, I definitely recommend it. If you do like visual novels. I'm good, just super sleepy. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I have an energy drink with me. Not the healthiest, but actually, it says essential energy. And it has like... It's gluten-free and 0 sugar, so maybe it's better. Let's hope. But I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. If not, then happy Thursday. Hope your day went great. Hope you had turkey if you had. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it. The mastermind, one of us... Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, thank you. If she believed that, then of course she wouldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memories by herself. I did a 5K this morning and then had 7.5 hours of driving to do. I'm dead. Oh my lord? Are you visiting, like, I'm assuming you're visiting friends or family? Is that what the drive was for? I hope the drive was at least relaxing and chill. That's a long-ass drive. plus the 5K. Wow. I'm impressed. My energy would be depleted. It was a nice drive. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you had a nice, safe drive.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Makoto's too dumb to be the mastermind. Well, I wouldn't say he's too dumb, right? I don't think he's too dumb. I would say he's too innocent. He's like a little baby. He's a little baby. Not trying to rush off, but has been a long day and wanted to pop in and say hello. Oh, you're totally fine. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and wishing the Thanksgivings. I appreciate it. So no worries. Definitely get some rest. You had a long day today. So definitely get some rest, relax, and hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, Makoto's a little baby. I don't think it's the dumbness of it. I think it's more of like he's so innocent. He's like the innocent where you can just like pinch his cheeks and just like that kind of innocence. You know what I mean? I hope you have a good rest of your night and stream later. Goodbye, good night. Sleep well. It's to stay here. Okay. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. I, in fact, do not know what you... What do you mean? He's like a little baby. Like, look at him. Look at his face. That innocent face cannot be a mastermind's face. It's too cute. It's too adorable. It's too baby-like. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the face of a mastermind. He's just a normal kid. Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you. It's just I'm not used to relying on it.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. So, what do we do now, huh? You said you had a reason for doing all of that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember. But at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Okay, what is that? You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Yes! I knew that the moment I saw her. Not gonna lie, like the fact that she's so like it detailed about her like fucking wasn't that obvious? Yeah. It's so obvious with the way where she was so detailed when she looks over the scene and being able to come up with these solutions and already understanding the whole murder, like what happened. It's obvious that she was the ultimate detective. It was completely obvious. Look at her clothes. You can tell from her clothes. Just from her clothes alone, you could tell that like it's detective inspired. But you're not Shin Ichikudo. Damn, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I am really bad with names. So, I might know the character, but I won't remember shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. Like, I could tell you, I read a manga this morning. I won't remember the manga's name. I am disappointed. I'm sorry. Detective Conan? Oh, that's what it is. I don't watch Detective Conan. I'm sorry. I never grew up with it. I was an Inuyasha girl. An Inuyasha or Naruto girl. Not even the movies? No, I didn't. We could do a watch along. Will that make you happy? Will that lessen the disappointment? We could do a watch along. But no, I haven't. I know the character. Yes. I know the character, but I will remember zero JP names. I getcha. No, I am just really bad with names. The only time I'll remember is if it's like, if I've watched the show for a long time, right? If I've watched, like, for example, Inuyasha, right? I've watched it growing up, so I remember the name. I remember their names. I remember my favorite character's name. Shishomaru. He's my favorite. I have a type, guys. Anyway. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Detective Conan, but maybe we could do a watch along in the future. We could do a watch along in the future. The ultimate detective.
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. Okay? You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turned out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us about how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko? What's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense. Since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto. I want to make this perfectly, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I've seen snuck into the headmaster. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess and the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. To confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the head map. This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map shows that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there, and we have that gel. We will continue when you guys are back. When you guys are back. But now we know what she is. Great. Lovely. Very lovely. Welcome back from ad jam. Back. So when you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there?
However,
Well, once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on, this school is more horrific. What do you mean?
so...
I can't explain. You need to see it for yourself. I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Okay, do I talk to her more?
However,
Of course, okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be clear, I didn't. And I know it wasn't you. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is direct. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me. Get you killed?
indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. And in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of this trial. It was, the mastermind knew they couldn't interfere. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restriction, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about it. With that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use this trial. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulation.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point when Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Mukuro. Me? I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about. What do you mean? During the night? I can hear them. Footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death. That ability naturally caused me to case. Just like,
Anyway,
which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow. It's the core. I gave chase right away as I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened in. Hey, okay. Is it okay? Maybe it's because she got her abilities, like she realized her abilities, right? And then she was able to do that. But I'm like, so you telling me that you could have saved all those other people? like you could have saved them. There was a chance you could have saved them. Well, okay.
However,
That wasn't the end of the of course. I stopped them. That led to whoever the Mask of Silent was, they ended up.
correct.
And their murderer was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all what has to be of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate. Okay. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try to and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your own. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means the mastermind is the one who's been killed. What? Oh, no? Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure masterminds out. identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's that. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused it. You're talking
That's
about
right.
what happened a year ago. This most awful, tragic event in history. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair.
It would seem
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all that has forced us to go through this. So the ultimate despair is multiple people. Okay, that's good to know. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. Chapter 5 finish. That was pretty long. That was the longest chapter. Because I'm pretty sure last stream, I have a guess. Do you? Do you have a guess? What's your guess? What is that? Oh, that's a rocket. That doesn't look like a rocket, but okay. But it's based on tropes over evidence. Oh, I see. In the prequel manga of Kirigiri, there was a girl who was her friend, and at one point, Rose in Virtro is reference to the fact that it is one of the girls that she loves. Gifts that she loves in the game. Aside from that, the girl was in love with her, but Kirigiri didn't. Oh, really? Hi, Yami. Welcome in. Long time no see. How are you doing? How are you? The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Okay. But right now, we have to get out of this horrible. Figuring out the rest of the story. And Kirigiri likes boys. Oh. Looked more like a salt shaker to me instead of a rocket, but then again, I am eating dinner right now. What are you eating for dinner? Are you eating turkey too? What are you eating? Share with me. Figuring out the rest of the story. Yeah, you're right. Okay, do I still talk to you? Yoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Oh. Ham. Yummy. I can't eat a lot of ham, though. It's too salty. And Mukuro Ikusaba also was in love with him. Ooh. Oh, Mukuro. Okay. For some reason, my brain auto-corrected it to Motoko. Motoko? What? Makoto? Sorry. Makoto? So I was like, huh? Makoto was in love with him too? Sorry, my brain is all over. And squash and stole some turkey dressing and homemade bread rolls. Ooh, bread. I love bread. You wanna give me some bread? Can I have a piece of bread? Love bread. I love bread so much. I love bakery goods. I love pastries and cakes. Bread's I should get assets of bread. I should get like a toast hanging out of my mouth asset. Or a bread bun. Oh my god, that would look so cute. Thank you for the idea, Gemini. I'm gonna commission someone to make me a bread toggle. And I will be chewing on a bread. As a dinner roll. Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the key. And as a fan of this franchise, I recommend that you do not watch the anime that adapts the game, or the season that works as a sequel, or the one that works as a prequel, because they are only there to change things established in the game and ruin. Oh, really? I wanted to watch them. Like, after I went through the series, I wanted to watch. But you're saying it's that bad? Really? I did hear from some people that the animation wasn't as good. I heard from some people that it wasn't good. And I'm kind of sad, though. I was really looking forward to watching it. Well, I mean... I guess I won't watch it. Maybe when I go through all of this and then get disappointed afterward. And then... click. Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get at it. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. So where is this garbage pit located? Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. It's so sad that it literally went down from like 16 down to like 6 now. The animation itself is not the problem, but the new characters that appear do not have what characterizes the characters of this franchise, which is humanity, since all of them are either psychopaths or hypocrites or have very notable mental deficiencies. Not to mention the damage that the cast of the games receives. For example, one of the girls in this game, to make her more unpleasant on purpose, they made her have incestuous feelings for her sister. Oh no, really? Okay, never mind. I'm not watching. I'm sad. Why would they do that? Honestly, just skip. Just stick with the game. You know, the game is already good. So like, why not just stick with the game? It would have made it good. But no, they had to add other shit in it. Oh my god. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet. I had no idea we were so far up. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to get you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
So...
ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. Then why is your dad the headmaster? Chapter 6, Out of the Trash and Into the Crushed Dreams of the Anime Adaptation. Okay. Okay, so that's went more light novels as far as title goes. Yeah. You know what that reminded me, though? Like, the recent animes that I've been watching have such long titles. Even the mangas, too. Some of the mangas have super long titles. It's crazy. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family has always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. And among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of it. Huh? But how come? It's like your name. It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover absolute. For not of other scenes, for example, the flashback of Chapter 2 was simplified and even extended because what they did was show us a scene of Chihiro in a boys' school being bullied, and then we have a static scene of him in a sailor uniform, a flirtatious pose that does not fit with anything of the character because he himself established that he hates wearing girls' clothes. What the fuck? I know, right? The title's almost a summary of the manga, right? It drives me insane sometimes. I'm like, I can't remember this. I won't be able to remember this title. That's also why I have such a hard time remembering the titles of some of the things I read. Yep, it is due to the super long titles of the source material, I think. Light novels can get really long names. It is more of a summary, really. Oh, really? I want to read light novels because I heard that they are technically, like, they go in depth more. And they also have it. They're more NSFW. So I know some light novels are not, they don't, like, okay, so the manga doesn't depict them, but then the light novels does, so I'm kind of like, I kind of want to read. But I don't know which one that was that I researched into. I haven't read it, or like I haven't read the light novel of it, but I read the manga a long time ago, so I don't remember. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that we have to stand of society, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely wrong. It's our family creed. Just like I said, it's our source of pride. Well, that explains. Before I came here, when was looking up into info about, what, that doesn't sound right. I want to read light novels because I heard they go into more detail. I'm sorry. Hey, at least I'm being honest, right? At least I'm being honest. You're stuck with me, Gemini, whether you like it or not. You're stuck with me. I'm in the process of reading 3 light novel series. Ooh, what is it? Is it safe for work or is it not safe for work? The Mastermind is a unique character in itself because it is the only character in this franchise that has 2 talents. One of them being the ultimate analysis, only revealed in the prequel. Oh, true. At least you're honest. Yeah. Should be what? Safe for work, or the other way? Before I came here, one was looking up info about the school online. I never saw anything about her because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Safe. Oh, okay. Still tell me them. I'll still look into them. I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't knowing it was something a true kitty detective never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. Well, maybe one of them, not so much. What? One of them is NSFW? Send it my way. Send it my way.
What?
Reconnect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing I want to talk to my father.
However,
there is something I want to. What? No matter what I have to find him and tell him face to. What is it?
So
I want to sever all time. What? Why do you need to? Why do you have to be with him? Or like, okay, so you gave up your identity to go into the school, to go to your father, to be like, hey, I want nothing to do with you, and then leave? The maybe not safe for work one is Horizon in the middle of nowhere. Second. Give me a second. I need to write that down. Horizon in the middle of nowhere. Okay, there we go. Nice. Thank you. Yo, Dad, I passed the last 5 years of my life just to say fuck you. Yeah, for real. The bad thing about this game is that it planted a formula that is repeated in each game of the franchises. First chapter, a character dies. that one does not expect to die. In the second chapter, a character dies to develop or leave an impact on a relevant character. In the third game, the character does that do not matter in the plot die. In the fourth game, important character dies, and in the fifth, the most important character of the plot moves. Oh, they have that pattern? Oh, I didn't know that. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kitty Kitty family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However,
But he had no interest in detecting, so he cut himself off from the not long after that, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him for leaving, because unlike him, I take pride. I take pride in my family, so every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had a chance to be protected. So hold on. So your dad left ya, right? Really sad. I'm sorry that happened, right? And then your mother died. I am so sorry that happened. And then he left you again. Unless he was with, and then mother died, and then he left. And then now you want to go back to his face when he's been, like, avoiding you? And then say, I sever ties, and then you just walk away? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I don't know. That's interesting. Interesting take. Oh, shit. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. Efficiency? Yeah, I guess. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing that I can never forget. Really? The
so
way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being sad. I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. Hello, Raiders! Hello! Hi, Noble! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Hello, everyone! Hello, Raiders! Here, let me give you a shout out. How you do? I'm doing great. How was stream? I was lurking in your stream for the longest time. Let me make sure I exit out of that. But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Meadow. I am a water deer VTuber, and I am the guardian of my own planet Aquaros. And welcome to my forest, Lunarian Forest. I stream a variety of games like farming sims, visual novels, and more, so feel free to relax with us and enjoy. Currently, we are playing Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, and we are on chapter 6. So feel free to join us. If you do need to raid and run, completely okay. Make sure you get your water, your snacks, your food. It is Thanksgiving, so definitely happy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating. If not, happy Thursday. But if you do need to raid and run, I totally get it. Noble! We made the 12 hours. I'm tired. I totally get you. When you told me that yesterday, I was like, bro, that's crazy. I can't go 12 hours. I am, congratulations. I am impressed that you went for 12 hours. Captain Planet VTuber. I am not Captain Planet. Stop that. But welcome in. It hurts, not gonna lie, but it was a nice challenge. Oh my god. Well, definitely get your rest. Definitely relax, eat your food, have a very happy Thanksgiving. And thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. For those who are also coming in from the raids, if you guys also need to raid and run, that is completely okay. But if you guys do want to chill with us, lurk, and just chat, or just lurk in general, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, I understand 12 hours fucking long. I was able to see the chatting, and then I saw that you were beating up people beating up people with an axe. I looked over and I was just like, whoa, what's going on? I just see you like fucking swinging around and beating up people. He was axing people. It was so funny. For those of you who don't know Noble, please check him out. Please check him out. He is amazing, extremely funny. Honestly, a really good watch. Thank you so much for the follow, King of the Frost. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, also, I should read. Thank you, Sleepy Squid, for the first time message. Thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. And thank you, Jim Bob. Welcome in, welcome in. Was a good time. I'm glad you had a great time. I'm glad. All right, so going back, we are on Danganronpa. We are currently in the middle of going through Kirigiri's lore, I guess. I raids and runs, though. I must recover. You have a good stream. Of course, 12 hours. It's gonna beat ya. So definitely get some rest. Get some good rest. Have a very good night. Eat some good food, and I hope you sleep well. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by... We learning that Kirigiri doesn't know how to be efficient. That is true too. That is so true. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. I mean, the thing is, girl, the thing is, if you go to your father and be like, I sever ties, that doesn't necessarily sever the ties that of how people look at you. You know what I mean? Like, just because you go to your father and be like, I'm severing ties, that the people are still gonna look at you the way they look at you now. So I don't understand why. Like, are you essentially disowning him? Is that what you're trying to do? The other two are Mondaiji Tachi ga Isekai, and I'm sorry, my Japanese really is bad. I haven't read Japanese in so long. The last time I took Japanese was in high school. THRU Majutsu no Index. Okay, let me write that down as well. Give me a second. Thank you for the recommendations. I really appreciate it, Earthbound. I really appreciate it. Mondaiji Tachi ga Isekai. And then THRU is THRU Majutsu no THRU is the longest running of them. Oh, I see. Okay. Are they all ongoing too? Or are they like completed? I need to finish Index and many spin-offs. Ooh, there's spin-offs of it? What genre is this? I forgot to ask. Because I do... Well, with the NSFW, you kind of know. I do like romance. Is there romance in it? I think Horizon is done. Okay. So fucking many spin-offs.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family in order to settle the past. And we have Agile. Damn it. Well, let's just wait it out. Let's just wait until you guys are out of there. In the meantime, there's some people. Welcome back from ad. Okay. Index's main series, Railgun, Mind Off, the one with the accelerator guy. There's one more that I can't remember. Oh my god, that's so many spin-offs. The fuck? In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. And I think there was a sequel to Mondaiji that sadly got cancelled in the middle. Oh no! Why? Was it not getting a lot of, like... What's the term? Traction? Is that the right term? Was it not getting a lot of feedback or traction or, like, responses? But your family, to cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I don't know the specifics. I want to know myself. Aww. And that's kind of sad though. It's so sad when, like, even if it's something that, like, I'm not into, like for example, if I'm not into, like, an anime, right? When it ends so, like, in the middle, I kind of feel so bad for them. Because, like, the amount of work they have to put into, you know, to create the current chapters and then be told, okay, yeah, no, sorry, you guys have to stop. Because it's not either getting traction or something happens. I feel so bad for the people who are actually enjoying it and following along. That's kind of like... I feel like that's blue-balling them. I couldn't think of a better term. But basically, Index's world is quite well developed. Each spin-off takes an aspect of the world. Oh, okay, okay. At least the spin-offs are good. Because I know some spin-offs tend to be, like, boring. Or some people have really bad, like, opinions of some spin-offs. At least the ones they talk to me about. It's always negative. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. Yeah, it's better to say nothing, right? I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Oh, this is probably to the garbage disposal place, huh? Looks like this is it. I also want to say the best way to read Index would probably be the official Omnibus. Omnibus? Is that a website? I think the franchise that has the most spin-offs that I have watched, read, played is Fate Stay Night. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Index takes place between the magic and science conflict. Railgun focus on the science underground. Accelerator put a science person and connect him into the magic world. Huh? It's a book. Oh! How do I get my hands on this if I get interested? Can I just buy it on Amazon? Is that a thing? Looks like this is
Indeed.
it. On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember, that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Yeah, but it's about 200... 200? 200? Excuse me? I don't have that kind of money. Basically, magic exists and its secret science has advanced to the point that My Hero Academia's quirks are a common thing. Ooh. I like magic. I like high fantasy shit. Because I find that more interesting. Like, come on. Like, when I read something and it's just like normal school life, normal, like, normal office life shit, I'm kind of like, it's kind of boring. But then if you add in the medieval and then, like, fucking powers and shit, it makes it more interesting. It makes it more interesting. Pull me out. So take that into account. Yeah, no, I got you. That's 200. No, I don't have it. I don't have the extra money to just push out 200 and be like, yep, I want that book now. So it's definitely gonna take me a time, take me a bit to get it if I am interested in it. but I'll definitely look into it. Thank you for the recommendations. I really appreciate it. That hatch opened with you. And so, that hatch looks a lot bigger than when we saw before. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Or we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Yoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks, Nessie. I was just returning the favor. Okay, so let's close that, huh? Shall we? This is how we got out of the garbage pit. I never would have imagined that's where this led. Okay, so we're not gonna close that. We're gonna just leave it right open. Ask Santa for it. I think I am way past the age to ask Santa for something. Fate Stay Night started as a very long eroge visual novel about a guy that gets stuck in a war between 7 mages that have summoned historical heroes to fight for, so they can win this holy grail that is a very short route. Oh, I see. Hi, Wolf. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily... Aren't you streaming? Are you streaming? Oh, you are no longer streaming. Okay, I click out. Hi, Meadow. Hi. Eroge Lude. Excuse me? It's Lude? It's not safe for... I'm writing that name down. Fate, so what? Fate, stay? Fate. I got tired, so rest time. Understandable. How have stream been? It's been good. It's been good. We are on chapter 6 finally. And we almost died, but we're live. That's good. But welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. And definitely get your rest. Definitely get your rest. But yeah, thank you for telling me. Now I know what I should be looking out for. Fate and stay. All right, thank you. Wait, how is it? Does the guy get with anyone? But now Fate series is more safe for work. Just the original is. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. But you know what? At least the original is pretty much that. You know what? I guess. So what do we do now? What do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then
let's just get a concrete answer. The stream version is safe for work. The Steam version is safe for work. What? But you will still find a lot of... Okay, I think we should calm down on this. I mean, I started, not gonna lie. I'm getting flustered now. I don't know why. In Fate, there are 3 routes. Okay, y'all are making me you guys are distracting me. You guys are distracting me from the game. Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. But wait, that's...
However,
if we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we'll find out. And it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying, rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? But I will say that Fate can get really pretty dark. Oh, that's fine. Yes, let's calm down, chat. Ignores that he brought up the Fate series. You're fine, Gemini. Especially that one round. Okay. I can handle dark stuff. I do like angst a lot. I like crying. And I do like dark themed stuff. I like reading some of them. So it doesn't really bother me too. No, it's not me like being like, hey guys, stop it, but more like I'm getting distracted quite a bit. Wait, did I miss that? So you're saying rather... Okay. Don't worry. What you think is going to happen. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before? What does it mean?
so...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us. That should help with our negotiation. I'm still a little, no, super uneasy about this. But I don't like much Fate because they use the anime logic where less clothes equals more power popular in gachas. Ah, they do. Sometimes I get upset when certain animes, like, they show a character, right? And they, like, barely, they're barely armored, but they're just, like, what's it called? They're barely armored, but that's, like, the highest level armor that they can get. Or not anime, but, like, games, too. But I'm like, you know, a woman in armor looks sexy. A woman in armor can look sexy, too. You know what I mean? I feel like a woman in armor would look amazing. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Oh, he's in the gym? Can I get coins? It's been a while. Nice. Boink. Nope. Ouch. Why did I say ouch? I didn't even hurt myself. Okay. Well, let's go to the gym. Well, I could just do this. Because it's gonna take me... I don't wanna... There we go. Hello? I'm back! Miss me... Oh, there's nobody here.
Well now.
Okay. Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much, but Makoto, supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that's it. That is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Hello, I am here. Very lurky. Hi, Gaunt. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it, but if not, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. But can't you have them wear other outfits and still keep their strength? Right? I mean, I guess you could. But what more? I'm more so talking about the ones where, like a good example, Lost Ark. I played Lost Ark, for a long time. I think when it first released, I played for over a year and I accumulated over 1,700 hours. That's how crazy I was. And as I progressed item levels, the armors were getting scanty, and I was just like, yo, you could, I mean, we could put skins on, so you don't have to make the armor scanty. You know what I mean? 70k. No. 1,700. Sorry, 1,700 hours. Did I say 70k? That's crazy. I am doing okay. I was supposed to do some work today, but forgot. Oh no! Noob numbers? What do you mean noob numbers? I mean, compared to most people, probably. Well, welcome in, Gonzo. So now I gotta put... Okay, wait, I read that. Kyoko,
Right.
do whatever you feel you have to do. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you.
Huh?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
1,700 is still a lot, but not like 70k. 70k, not enough days on the year to reach 70k. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Black and then executed, right? Thank you for the daily blue Macone. Welcome in. How are you doing today? If you do celebrate today, happy Thanksgiving. If not, happy Thursday. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The result of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute her. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto.
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deep you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
pung, pung.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire. Have you finished the evil playthrough on Undertale? We have not. We have not. Oh, you about to end? No. We started it. Thank you for the daily bloom. We started it Monday. No, Tuesday. We started it Tuesday. We didn't get too far, so you are still at the early levels. My heart can't take it. I'll be honest. I was sad. I was so sad. I was so sad. But you know, it's okay. I can make it through it. So next Tuesday, we will come back to it. We will come back to it.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our heart.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would, if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair, fair and
that's what we
square,
have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Makoto's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for
It's
one
time-
last showdown.
Okay.
One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
I'm just like, I get thrown off when they randomly just throw in a line, like a VA line in the dialogue, and I'm just like, oh, okay, go for it. Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown? In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Okay, you need to stop with the bear puns. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes! Now, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax. Oh my god. Hello, Indigo. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you for the first time chat. How are you? How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. If not, happy Thursday. I'm good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Welcome in, welcome in. Can we have skull jokes instead? What if we chill on the skull jokes? I'm just happy that Gemini hasn't made more puns today. They're better. Okay, you know what? Hit me with one. Hit me with a skull joke. Go for it. Go for it.
In other words...
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Please stop. I'm hurting reading this. Will your hope win out, or will my oh my fucking... Thank you for the stand tall. I am standing tall. Thank you, thank you. Or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Oh my god, I want to punch him. Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Bear it!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. Have you seen the latest Deadpool movie? I have not. I'm not much of a movie watcher, I'll be honest. If I do watch, it's usually animated movies, like the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie that I watched long while ago. The bear puns are pretty bad for real. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. Damn it. Well, what was I saying? No, I barely watch movies. I only watch animated movies. With that being said, I don't watch DC or Marvel movies either. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I mean, I don't hate them per se, but I'm just not really a DC or Marvel fan. You need to watch the first 20 minutes of it and you will have all the skull jokes you want. If anything, I do like Deadpool. I do like Deadpool. I like his personality. He's funny. It's unbearable. Oh my god. I was referencing One Piece. Oh, One Piece? To be honest, I also didn't watch One Piece. It's so fucking long. If I started, I'll be dreading it.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. Oh my god.
It's true.
That's what we've... Oh, sorry. It's kitty kitty. That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well then, well good. Then let's bear it all. Thank you for the daily bloom, Indigo. Thank you. Sorry, am I missing something? No, don't leave Earthbound. I'm sorry. One Piece is just so long. It's so intimidating. So you watch any anime this season? So I'm not... This is gonna sound bad. I like anime. I don't watch anime though. I read. I mostly read. Because I like reading at my own pace. Because some animes have fillers and I'm just like, get on with it. And I have to sit still for like over 30 minutes because I would be like binge watching them. So yeah. Me trying here to distract you from your... Y'all, stop it. I must say your model's super beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. My art mama did amazing. Thank you. Do you care about a slight spoiler from One Piece? Oh no, I don't. Wait, actually, you can tell me in the Discord and mark it because I don't want to spoil it for those who are currently watching One Piece right now. I don't want them to be spoiled because there might be some who are watching it or some who wants to watch it and I don't want to spoil it for them. So if you want to share it with me, you can either share it on Discord. I think that's the only way. Because I don't want people to get spoiled. That's my only concern. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could I whisper instead? If you could whisper, I don't know if you can though. Zai! Welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. You didn't miss today. I know it's Thanksgiving, so I assumed you were celebrating. Thank you for stopping by though still. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my baby girl. My baby girl. Yippee, I made it. Yes, my baby girl made it. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'll admit the puns aren't that bad. It is just Monokuma that is unbearable. Really, the polar opposite of fun. Gemini, wanna get you. If you could whisper it, that's fine. If anything, I will message you because I know I have it to where I don't get whispers from people I don't follow. So I'll just send you a quick message and then you could respond to that. Because I know if I respond to someone, they can yeah. I'll whisper you right after stream, okay? I'm so sorry about that. I just don't want people to get spoiled in chat. Because some of them might be watching One Piece and I want to respect that. But I'll definitely whisper you after stream. It's fine. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Discord? I do have a Discord, yes. If you guys do have Discords, or if you want to join Discord, here is the Discord. Feel free to join us. We share a lot of things there. Food, media. I also do have a link of my ASMR video there if you want to give that a listen. It's a test trial. I still need to do a lot of work. I already got some feedback, but if you guys have more feedback on that ASMR video, feel free to send it my way because I do want to improve more. I know I have to fix the audio setting or audio stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, well, good. That's I read that. People either are keeping with One Piece or aren't watching it. The anime is so big that there is no in between. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I didn't start when it first came out. And I didn't have the time when it was a lore, you know, episode count to really go into it. So now it's just intimidating. Isn't there like 1,300 plus episodes now? Yeah, no, that's way too much for me. That's way too much. Yeah. That is, it's intimidating. It's intimidating. We have Agile starting soon. Let me just finish it up. If you can claw your way to the truth of Monokuma's death and solve Mukuro's death and solve the mystery of this school, then you win. But if you can't do all that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are. I am one of those that are like lazy won't see, and I eat anime for dinner, so I totally get ya. I don't think this two-tone homicidal school mascot has the qualifications to make people laugh. Gemini! Please!
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Hey.
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more. Do you remember when one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
Hey.
I just want to confirm that is what you said. And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before. But it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Thank you for donating on the deer. Thank you. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulation. Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... And we have Agile. So I'll wait for you guys to come back. I just want to finish this up. Wait, you're a deer? Yes, I am a deer. I am a water deer. I am a water deer. Doesn't look like it, huh? It's probably my antler. I made my antlers look like a crown. Yes, she is a deer. I am a deer. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Indigo. Welcome to the falling herd. My antlers! My antlers! Nah, I need to keep the chaotic vibe. No, be a good boy. Be a good boy. Indigo saw the ads and said, not today, right? And then my antlers get stolen from me. See, clearly a deer. Oh my, huh? What? No! Fall! Oh my god! Fall, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs! That's so sweet! Oh my god, Fall W, yes! Thank you! Thank you, Fall, and thank you... Again, thank you Oh my god, I'm getting flustered. Thank you, Indigo, for the sub. Oh my god, I'm getting flustered. Thank you for the sub. And thank you, Fall, for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for the Kogi buns. It will pop up after my antlers come back. Hype train on. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. No ads for me. No ads for you. Here, have some buns in exchange for antlers. It will come up on my antlers. No, I'm sorry. I think it's because I might have to change that. I don't know how exactly, but I'll figure it out. But when my antlers are gone, it doesn't put the ears. And I think it's because I have a wait period. I thought you could have the others while they regrow. Yeah, no, I want to make it that way. I only realized recently that I did that. What a beautiful deer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You using the same accessory group, probably. But I'll figure it out. I promise. I'll figure it out, and then hopefully it can work. Hopefully it can work. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the subs. I really appreciate it. I really do. Let's see who are the lucky people. Achu? Achu got a sub? And then we have King Alonzi, we have Polterghosty, we have Ichikai, and we have Sharku. Thank you so much. Welcome to the following herd. Okay, we are out of ad gel. So let's continue this up. Let's finish this up. Okay. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why do you go quiet all of a sudden?
Now
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra punishment, a special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto. Let's go. Okay. Just laughing his ass off. Just laughing his ass off. I'm sorry? Okay, sorry. Monokuma's unstable laughter seems to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I want to get to a part where I can actually save properly. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They have no choice but to. Huh?
Because...
All because of that one moment. His mind led hard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear myself. But do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? You are somehow similar to Kyoko, except those two massive antlers. I can see that! I love that. Yo, twinsy. Twinsies. I can totally see that. The hair color is mine is slightly lighter because it's more pink, and hers is like a more lavender-ish hue. But our outfits are dark purple. I love that. I love that. I can see that. Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Oh, I thought she had white hair. I mean, it's white, but then with the lavender-ish hue, and I think you're way hotter. What? Indigo! You flirt. No, I think she has white hair, but it has like, I think it's the shading that gives it a lavender-ish hue. There's the Kogi buns. There's the Kogi buns. Choo choo, yes, choo choo. But yeah, I do flirt. Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They want to show the world?
it would
The
seem
mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anyone.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who respect hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want us to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto,
I know how angry I was. And yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
in other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulation. What even ultimate despair would even entail? I wonder too. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate one, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, that made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, Mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the Mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they had to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the Master harm to have it shown that they'd violate their own regulation. But all of that was a punch, right? And you were still able to get the Mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the Mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reason. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right this time. At least I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to her. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, would you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this,
Correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it will cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway...
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms. Okay, and I will stop here for today. So let's give this a quick save. Nice. Dang. Yeah, dang. It's okay. We have tomorrow, guys. So let me... Unsave I saved. I saved, did I not? Okay. Goodbye. Okay. So, thank you everyone for spending time with me, for lurking and chilling, and your model has legs. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you for the stream, Meadow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the sub Indigo. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being. Thank you. And yes, my model does have legs. You guys want to see my full model? I don't think it goes against TOS, because technically my hips are covered. But this is my full model. This is my full model. It moves. Wow, yeah. That's my model. That's nice. Oh, thank you. My mama did a good job. Did an amazing job. I do recommend her always. Nazuna Higurashi. I always recommend her. But again, thank you everyone for being here, spending time with me, chilling, lurking, and just having a good time with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, or happy Thursday for those who don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys being on that day. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST, we will be coming back to Danganronpa, so feel free to come by tomorrow as well. I would love to see you guys. If not, then I hope you have a happy Friday as well. But thank you so much, and let me see who I can send you guys off to. Yes, everyone have a very good night. I'll send you off once I find someone who is currently on. Yes, that is the raid message. So if you have not, feel free to copy that, and we will send you to whoever is on right now. Okay, I have someone. They are currently playing Overwatch. Their name is Kaito Oshino. I haven't really interacted with them, but we are a mutual. They are a mutual like follow for me. I haven't interacted with them much, but they are currently playing Overwatch, and they are a Australian-based cyberpunk VTuber. Who the contents who is a variety streamer essentially. So let's give them a lot of love with that Stampede. So let me. Oshino? Did I get that right? I hope I said Oshino. By the way, if you can't whisper me, I will hang out in your chat after stream for a bit. Oh yeah, no, I will definitely whisper you. Thank you for the reminder. But again, thank you everyone for spending time with me. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Tomorrow again, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. We will continue the game, so feel free to join us. Other than that, have a very good night, and I hope you have a very good rest of sleep. I should be in bed. Bye. Haha. No, it's not a problem. Have a good night, everyone. Have a very good night, and hope to see you soon. Good night, good night.